Big Dog, 97.9. Let's begin.
We start with our first laugh. Tom Papa on the kids controlling the radio.
My daughter got in the car the other day. She reached over my shoulder. She hit the radio. A whole Taylor Swift station came on that she programmed herself. I was like, when did you do that? And I hit another one, and a whole Katy Perry station. She hijacked the whole radio. I'm like, when did you do that? She's like, don't worry about it. Just make it louder. Could you imagine, as a child, getting in your father's car and demanding he play your music? And then louder, lower, louder. Right there, Chief, right there. When you eventually came out of your coma, they would have told you a story of how arrogant you were and why you lost 5 years of your life.
Big Dog, 97.9. Well, the sun is shining. The big yellow orb is spitting out the heat.
And it's burning some people up.
Dozens of major cities had record high temperatures this week. They're talking maybe by tomorrow, 100 plus records could be broken because of the heat.
Dang.
So if you're dealing with a sunburn right now, you're not alone. Here's something that might help you next time you're out in the sun. A new study says the top two things that encourage us or remind us to put sunblock on and reapply it. The two big ones that can help you.
Pain.
No. Should be, but no.
Oh. That remind us to?
It's to put it on and to remind us to reapply it. Or to put it on.
Is it one of the older people whose skin looks like an alligator?
No, but should be.
I don't know. All
right. First one is using a sunblock you like and find easy. For example, if rubbing a lotion kind into your skin takes too long or annoys you, or you like the spray kind instead because it's easier, or you hate sticky or greasy sunblock, you would pay a few more bucks, get the kind that you really like that's easy and simple that you... Oh, I like this.
I prefer the spray.
If you do that, you'll use it more, they say.
I can believe that. Last year when we went to the beach, we used it pretty well. Nobody was charred or anything after a whole week in Florida. So it's because we bought like 4 cans of the spray stuff when we got down there.
Buy the kind that you like, even if it's more expensive, because you're going to use it more, less likely to burn yourself.
What's the other?
2, the second thing that will get you to use sunscreen is a nagging spouse.
You're going to burn up, and then I ain't going to listen to it. I'm not going to put the aloe on you this time if you burn up. Yeah. I don't want to hear it.
Did you put it on?
I don't want to hear it whenever you're crying. Yeah.
72%. You are 72% more likely to use it on a regular basis or reapply it if your spouse or romantic partner reminds us.
I think I'm 72% more likely to do anything because of a nagging spouse. That's not just sunscreen.
So apparently sunscreen, the two things, nagging spouse, and I just like to use it because it's easy.
Yeah. Nagging spouse is more powerful to me.
Big Dog, 97.9, time for
The Morning BJ. Jules, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
All right, let's hear it.
I ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon. I'll let you know.
She's laughing so hard. She loves it.
That's it. That's the whole joke.
in 2 days.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Thank you, Jules.
The whole Amber Heard, Johnny Depp trial, you couldn't get away from it.
No,
it was everywhere.
I'm glad it's over, but it's
not over because
still lingers.
Because they keep doing interviews with them,
Yo.
or her, or him, or whatever. I think he's kind of off doing his own thing.
Oh, because he won.
Yeah. Well, Savannah Guthrie of Today, apparently, Amber's not giving up.
Oh, of course not. I'm sure she's not.
She's got to try to save after her lawyers.
Oh, which were terrible.
They need to just like quit being lawyering because that was the most embarrassing thing ever.
Yeah, they went to like the discount lawyer school. It wasn't great.
But while she was on there, here's what she had to say about how it went down and how she is confused.
The DEP lawyer called your testimony the performance of a lifetime and said you were acting. What do you say to that?
Says the lawyer for the man who convinced the world he had scissors for fingers. I'm the performer. I had listened to weeks of testimony insinuating that, or saying quite directly that, I'm a terrible actress. So I'm a bit confused how I could be both.
A bit confused you are.
He convinced the world he had scissor fingers. So come on. That is acting. Now, I will say that was pretty good. But
Was pretty good.
it was in a movie. I guess.
How dumb does Amber Heard think that we all are? Must be pretty dumb. She must think we're really, really dumb. That we were like, that guy really has scissor hands.
That was real.
Man, the disconnect between us and Hollywood is so bizarro.
Bobby Show.
Big Dog, 97.9. So someone in Scottsdale, Arizona, selling a home with a pro-level wiffle ball field. The property is listed at $2 million. The wiffle ball field comes with the fence, the foul poles, the electric scoreboard. And when I say pro-level wiffle ball field, this thing is impressive.
100%. It's amazing.
It looks like a Major League Baseball park basically shrunk down into wiffle ball form.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's a bigger scoreboard than most of our like little league fields around here for sure.
Yes.
It has a patio area, it looks like, your luxury boxes for spectators.
Yeah.
I suppose. It's completely decked out. A house inside, by the way, as you might imagine, pretty amazing.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet as well.
Yeah.
And it's only $2 million.
Yeah, just a cool 1.999999.
Yeah. It's got a also like a batting cage area for you.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's got a batting cage. It's got a movie room. Yeah, the pool, with the grotto. It's
a grotto.
It's a sweet setup for $2 million.
I want a grotto.
And it got me thinking, what this, it's a pro-level electronic scoreboard wiffle ball field. If you could have any fantasy feature in your home or at your house, like in the backyard, indoors, whatever the case is, what would that fantasy item be?
Yeah, I think big, too. It's like a cool man cave. That could be done at a lot of houses.
But it could be a man cave, but what would make
what
it
would be in it?
over the top fantasy?
Yeah, like a roller coaster. I don't think that's my answer, but I assume yours is like a theater or something.
I already know what. I have several that I could have.
You've thought a lot about this.
But I've got one in particular that I think I would go, that if, money's not an object, and the wiffle ball field inspired me.
What is it?
Is I would want a full golf pitching area with the putting green and everything, but have enough stations around where you could play like 9 holes because the angles of where you could hit golf balls towards the hole, and you could have like a little mini 9-hole golf course basically.
Inside.
Well, it doesn't have to be outside. This isn't inside. The wiffle ball thing. It's outside, like in my backyard. That's my backyard. It's like a 9 little mini. It's one green,
but
you have different angles where you can come at.
Trees and sand.
One's a little longer, one's a little shorter, one's higher up. Yeah.
You're going to need a lot of acreage for this.
Hey, this is fantasy, baby. This is fantasy time.
I have a hard time with this because I can't even dream this big. I'll never have anything like this, so it's hard for me to even go, what would be the thing?
The whole movie theater type thing where a big giant screen. But
that was my original thought for you, was like yours, like an IMAX in your house.
Yes. I would love it.
Where you're the only guy that sits in there. Nobody's around.
I just got a couch.
Yeah.
Me in the That would be cool.
Yeah.
The slides next to the stairs so I could slide down.
I do like the idea of that, like a water slide, maybe even to the pool.
Yep. Where you could go out one side and it slides down.
Slides down to the pool.
That's how you get in it?
That's how I get in my pool.
Yeah.
I think that would be awesome. From my third-story bedroom. Yeah. Something like that. That would be pretty sweet. Yeah, I don't know. Fire pole or slides inside, too. Instead of taking the stairs or the elevator, because I'm going to have an elevator. It's a huge house.
Little secret rooms.
Well, yeah.
Where you have to push.
Like behind the bookcase?
Yeah, like you do this book and you push this button and it opens up into a.
Batman style?
Yeah.
Got to play the keys on the piano just right.
Mm-hmm. That would be another one. And I've got a whole list.
You really do?
And Rosie from the Jetsons. I want Rosie from the Jetsons in my fantasy home.
I want Rosie today in my regular home.
Be curious to see what you, because Bobby's struggling. Maybe you can help him out with some ideas.
I don't know what to do. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you guys would do.
We'll post it up at Chris Place and Bobby Show. If you could have one item, a fantasy item, in your home or outside your home, but part of your home, what fantasy feature would you love in your home? Mine's basically the whole little golf setup in the back.
Like my own bar. That'd be cool. But that's not big enough. That's not a whole golf course.
I'm like a whole 9-hole golf course.
I'm so broke I can't even dream rich.
Are you ready, kids?
What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
So people have been using delivery apps a lot these days.
Yeah.
And the biggest knock on the drivers is when they don't care enough about your order. Mm-hmm. Maybe the food gets cold. Or something spills. Mm-hmm. Or it gets smashed.
Yep.
Don't want a smashed burger. Well, the driver cared a lot, maybe a little too much, and now he's in big trouble.
It seems odd. That's not usually how that works.
A 17-year-old male Chick-fil-A worker in Philadelphia was shot on Monday.
Oh, my God.
During an argument with a delivery driver about an order. The kid was apparently shot in the leg. Thankfully, he's going to be okay. He's in stable condition at a hospital. Multiple employees say the delivery driver argued with several employees because the delivery order was missing a milkshake.
Okay.
I want my peach milkshake. It says it here. You don't have it. The employees say they argued, or they agreed to make the milkshake, but they didn't calm the guy down at all. He was.
We'll make you the milkshake. Fine, but I'm still going to shoot you.
He couldn't be calmable.
Okay.
Things escalated. The driver then shot the 17-year-old before speeding off in a newer modeled white Mercedes.
Dang, the DoorDash dude's doing pretty well.
Yeah. The police tracked him down in an alley about 2 miles away. We're assuming he didn't make the delivery by then.
Nope.
DoorDash spokesperson issued a statement yesterday saying that they are horrified, appalled by the violence. And, of course, he will not be employed there anymore.
Yeah, I would imagine not. That's so bizarre.
I just can't see where.
I don't understand when they go, oh, yeah, okay. All right, we'll make you a milkshake to take with you. And then you still proceed to shoot somebody over that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Over a milkshake.
Hey, he's trying to keep his star rating.
I have 5 stars.
This is important to me.
5 stars.
I care about my job.
This will make me go to 3 stars.
Yeah, regardless of that, you're still a dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Survey shows just how much parents loved playing outside when they were young.
Yeah. That's all we had to do.
Not so much.
Yeah.
You can find out if your kid belongs to this nature-deprived generation with my list today.
Okay.
Top 6 signs your kid needs to spend more time outdoors.
Well,
Again, top 6 signs your kid needs to spend more time outdoors.
many of you need to listen. Here we go.
Number 6, when you read him "Good night, moon," he says, "What's a moon?" Number 5, he thinks the Grand Canyon is something to be ordered at Denny's.
Well, it should be, I think. I'll have the Grand Canyon.
It'd actually be good. Number 4, her reaction to a pine cone? What kind of dog poops like that?
Just look for the one crying, honey.
Number 3, she thinks the living room window is just a big TV turned to a show where nothing really much happens.
That show sucks.
Number 2, the only time she felt a wind is from Nana on a chilly night.
Poor Nana. She's getting old.
Top 6 signs your kid needs to spend more time outdoors. Number 1, when you leave for work in the morning, he says, "Mommy, watch out for the dinosaurs."
I can almost see that confusion. We have so many Jurassic Park movies.
True. There's your top 6 list today. 7.9. Well, an origin story for Toy Story. Buzz Lightyear out this weekend.
Yeah,
It looks actually pretty good to me.
think so?
It's called Lightyear. It's kind of how Buzz became a toy.
Oh.
Because
I didn't understand quite what the background of it was.
It's the character, the guy that is Buzz Lightyear, and what he does through the movie to become that character where they make a toy after him.
Make a toy after him. Okay. Well, that makes more sense. I didn't really understand it. I hadn't looked that far into it. Clearly, my kids hadn't seen
Apparently not
the trailer that much, or if they have, they haven't asked me about it. So I'm not going to bring up anything and get myself into something.
I'll make sure and do that for you.
Thank you. Chris is good about that, actually.
Yeah, now that I know, it's like, hey, are you guys going to go watch Lightyear this weekend?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Lightyear, what's that?
Yeah.
Oh, Buzz. It's his new Pixar movie.
Chris is good at that for me.
Well, that's coming out this weekend, and I know apparently they are working on another movie, and they're going to release the trailer and it makes sense. You're coming out with Lightyear, you want to push another movie, and you want to push it, during that to keep the buzz going.
Buzz,
and
good. Yeah.
They are looking for a Mother's Day release during Mother's Day weekend.
Okay.
Is what I'm hearing. And I think we have the trailer.
Generations have grown up going on adventures with Andy and his toys. Adventures that have taken them all around the country.
You've got a friend in me.
Come on, Woody. I just heard Mom talking about the toys in her room. Where do you think they are?
But are there more than just Andy's toys in the house?
There's something coming from that drawer.
I mean, you never see Andy's dad, do you?
Hello.
Why, hello, tube-shaped man. I'm Buzz, and this is my pal Woody.
Really? We're Buzz and Woody, too.
This summer, you can join the toys you know and love as they meet a new group of friends.
For virginity and beyond.
Mom's Toy Story. In theaters this summer.
There you go. Just in time for Mother's Day in the summertime. Mom's Toy Story.
Yeah.
Kind of go along here.
Toys you never knew about, did you, Woody?
Big Dog, 97.9. Ozzy Osbourne takes a licking, but keeps on ticking.
That should be his motto. That's good.
The Prince of Darkness doing well on the road to recovery, apparently following a major surgery. Reports his wife and manager Sharon Osbourne said. Last week, Sharon revealed that Ozzy was set to undergo a very major operation that was going to determine the rest of his life.
Okay.
No word on exactly what it was, but everybody assumes it was because a lot of the dislodged metal rods and pins that were placed after the 2003 ATV accident they'd
come apart
because he tripped over the shoe.
Yeah, the shoe got him. Yeah.
Well, they are.
Don't laugh. That could happen to anyone.
I know. It's terrible. Apparently, he needed to go back in and fix a lot of that stuff. And he needed more work because as Ozzy put it, my neck is effed up. And so he needed additional surgery on his neck to fix that.
Okay.
But apparently it's going well. Hopefully they were able to fix him up and he'll be up and moving around a little better than he had been.
I always wish the best for him and really hope that he is able to get on the road again one day. I'm not sure that that'll ever happen, but really, really hoping for it because I never got to see him. So
Same. Right now, here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. Revlon may file for bankruptcy. They didn't say why, but Mick Jagger has tested positive for COVID. And once again, to everyone's surprise, Keith Richards still healthy. A NASA space telescope was hit by a meteorite. And sure enough, one of those mobile windshield repair guys pulled up in 15 minutes. And Tiger Woods is now a billionaire. Asked what he plans to spend all that money on, Tiger said, "My collision deductible." This is not headline news.
Big Dog, 97.9. Third Thursday coming up tomorrow. The weather's going to cooperate. It's going to be nice. The sun's going to be out. And I know myself and Bobby going to be hanging out down there as well.
Yeah.
This Thursday. We got Daya in the studio. What's going on besides the typical Third Thursday stuff?
So the Joplin Chamber Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Group is sponsoring this month's event. So their special activity is the Solidarity Walk that will start at 2nd and Main and lead down to 6th and Main around the City Hall area. And it'll lead to the community table where everybody in our community can sit together, have good conversation, eat good food, and just come together as one.
I like that. Okay. So what time is Solidarity Walk beginning?
At 6.
6 o'clock.
Yes.
So you want to be part of that. You need to be down 2nd and Main about 6 o'clock. Outside of that, we got our normal food truck, a lot of vendors, stuff like that. Can you share that?
Yeah. We'll have all types of food trucks, tacos, pizza, other outdoor dining, Beast and Barrel, 609, M&M Bistro, as options as well. So there's a lot of food options all the time.
Come hungry. We say that every time.
Every time.
Chris and I, of course, one of the main attractions. I'm sure.
Yeah, of course.
We'll be down there as well.
Nice. If there's not food, I'm not going.
That's your rule of thumb for events?
Yep.
Food required.
Food required, then I'll be there.
Yeah. Going to be clear and sunny, too, so you'll have...
It'll be perfect.
It'll be perfect.
Yes.
You're exactly right.
There's always a nice breeze, I know, that rolls down Main Street.
Yep.
A lot of people don't realize that, but actually there is a good wind, no matter even if it's not that windy out. There's a good breeze that rolls down there.
And lots of shade. The buildings offer plenty of shade by the time Third Thursday kicks off.
Yes.
Where should everybody park? What time should they get down there? All that good stuff.
So we'll start closing down the streets at around 3 to 3:30. Park on Joplin Street, Wall Street, any side streets. Will be close walking distance, and then we'll kick off everything at 5:30.
All right.
It'll be fun. Can't wait. That's happening tomorrow, Third Thursday. And this will be your third Would You Rather question, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
As you paying the toll.
Yeah.
Would you rather? All right. Would you rather sneeze nonstop for 15 minutes once every day, or sneeze once every 3 minutes of the day that you're awake?
No, that's my life. I'll do the first one. I have terrible allergies.
Allergy sufferer.
Yes.
So you sneeze nonstop all the time. I think if you 15 minutes, all right. Sorry, I have to sneeze.
I'm gonna
Hold
have
on.
And then for
Gotta catch my
15
breath.
minutes
Yeah.
nonstop.
I'm gonna have
and
a
then you're
sneezing
good.
fit.
Yeah.
I think I would choose that too. Get it out of the way at some point.
Yep.
Be done with it.
Done with.
This is my 15 minutes.
Instead, Daya, like many of us, just has the red eyes and the sneezing all day long through this time of year.
The box of tissues attached to my hip.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thanks for stopping on by. Can't wait. Third Thursday happening tomorrow. Make sure everybody get down there and have some fun and food and activities.
Are y'all ready, kids?
What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
A Missouri man, Vernie Dickens Jr.
What did Vernie do?
Has been charged with first-degree assault after shooting his barber for cutting his hair because he thought he wasn't doing a good enough job. What's wrong with people these days? I don't understand. I don't get it.
I shouldn't laugh at that. It's not funny.
Here is the barber, the victim, and witness to a situation talking about the said incident.
I got back to cutting, and then before I could even finish, he pulls out a gun. It was like, I told you to do your job. Puts it to my face. I immediately turn to the right and run out the front door. Guy comes out here shooting. He stood right here at the door while there was toddlers sitting here trying to get haircuts. He shot him in the back. It was excruciating pain, but I had to keep running because the dude was chasing me. He was steady, unloading clips. I looked back, he's running behind me. He looked like the Terminator or something.
He looked like the Terminator or something.
Somebody following you, shooting you.
I mean, yeah. Did he still have still have the cape thing on that they put on you? You know what I'm talking about?
My question is, which did he look like? Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator? Because he just kind of walked around. Yeah. All I can envision is the guy that morphed into Steel or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
and he
that
just
one.
The way he run?
Yeah. Probably like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arnold just slowly paced everywhere, more or less. Yeah. Oh. What a bizarre thing.
People are crazy.
People are crazy. They are also dumbasses.
What a dumbass.
Big Dog, 97.9. Point of the show, we find out what we learned on the show today. Bobby, what did you learn?
A little surprised by this. Today's trivia question for Wheel Whatever was, what age do we feel sexiest? And according to one dating app.
That, by the way, is for seniors.
Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. One dating app says 53.
Yeah.
53. The age we feel sexiest. A little higher than I would have guessed. But now that you specify it was a senior dating app, that makes a lot more sense. I'm still really proud of you 53-year-olds out there that are feeling it. And I hope you are.
I think at that point you just don't care.
Feel good in your own skin. Absolutely. What did you learn today?
I learned that you are so poor you can't even fantasize about a fantasy feature for your home.
I can't dream rich. For whatever reason, I just drew such a blank this morning. We seen
I had like 10 things.
And Chris is like, he had this laundry list of things. There's a home for sale in Arizona that has a really cool wiffle ball field, like pro level. And so we were asking, what fantasy item would you have in your house?
We've already gotten a couple of cool responses.
Yeah.
And you can go respond as well. Chris Purple's and Bobby Show on Facebook.
Yeah. Richard's my favorite. He would have the Carvana vending machine at his house full of whatever cars. And that's a great idea.
That is.
Just go, I'll drive B7 today.
You can go see the home we're talking about and also make your fantasy option for your home available. Mm-hmm. Maybe help Bobby out with some ideas. Chris Purple's Bobby Show on Facebook.
Let's share one more laugh. What do we have?
Bill Hicks on Becoming Your Dad.
I'm afraid I'm going to wake up one day and start acting like my dad, you know? I mean, I love him, but he is a goober, man. All dads are goobers. They are. You become a goober. I don't know why. Life just breaks you, man. One day you just go, screw it. I don't care what people think of me anymore. I'm going to wait for the paper boy in my underwear. I'm going to go to the mall in a Bermuda jumpsuit. I'm going to walk around the house in a robe that won't quite close. Who wants sausage with breakfast? I'm fixing sausage. Dad, put some shorts on. You're a goober. I wonder how the lawn is. Let me just go out and stand naked in my lawn and survey my goober domain. I never got along with my dad, man. When I was a kid, other kids would come up to me. My dad can beat up your dad. I'd go, when?